Yes, my people. Good day. It's good to have you here once again. So today I want to quickly show you my thought process on how I do my trade. Those of you, this is your first time of coming across my video. Please do well to subscribe. Don't just watch and scroll through. This is the real deal for you. You see this video that you're just about to watch? Make sure you watch it till the end. This is how it goes. You see this particular YouTube page, this YouTube channel, make sure that you do not in any way neglect it because here we are not scalpers. I don't do scalping. I don't do quickly enter and quickly go out there in here. Look at it from the bigger flow, from the bigger perspective. From the bigger perspective, from the flow of the river. Then when you understand the flow of the river, then you position yourself. You position yourself at that particular spot where the river will flow to. Then you strike. So when you strike, then it's important that you carry out what is called trade management. You can decide to be closing some percentage of your trade of your position. Sorry, you can decide to be as you are closing some percentage as the market keeps flowing back to you for entries. You keep entering the market until the major target is achieved. Just as simple as ABC. Now here is it. For some time now, we've been catching these moves all the way to the upside. We have known that the market is an uptrend. How did we know that? This is a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is another high. All right, we have known for a very long time. So when you come to your weekly time frame, you will see this, you will see this, you will see this, you will see this, you will see this high, low, high, high, low, high, low, high, just like that, like that, like that. So now let's look at this particular trade. This is the trade that gave us about 600 pips all the way from here that we started catching it. Gave about, yes, 600 pips. Gave about 600 pips, and it took how many days for this trade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, complete a week. Yeah, gave about 600 pips. Man, 600 pips is not a joke. Guys, 600 pips is not a joke. Oh God, if you have a mentor who can give you that number of pips, then I guess you should give that mentor a chance. Give him a chance to go. Release him to go. This is the business side of Forex. For a very long time, I've been studying how does the business side of this Forex work? How does the trading side, the active side of this Forex work? How does it work? It has been giving me a lot of concern. Most of the time, I have discovered that when I analyze the market, I would have analyzed it into the future, giving it about 1,000 pips or 2,000 pips. The lowest has been 200 pips into the future. Then at the end of the day, I will still end up losing a whole lot of money, and the main target will be achieved on the long run. I began to ask myself, what's the problem? What's going on? I had to go back to my drawing board to know what the problem is. So, guys, listen to what the problem has been, and which is actually what you are going through right now. If you are watching this video This video is for you, and you are about to find solution to this problem that you have been passing through for a very long time. This is how it goes. After analyzing, you don't imagine you have analyzed the market is going this way, you have envisioned it. At the end of the day, you still make losses, and the market will still achieve your target. You'll be wondering, what's the issue? What's the problem? Now, this is the solution to the problem. Now, these are the problems. Firstly, the problem is that you do not want to lose money. That is one. You do not want to lose money. Then two, that first one, let me buttress it. Before I move to the next one. You do not want to lose money in the sense that you have made your entries, then the market start reversing against you. You start panicking. Does this trade wants to reverse? This. You start worrying yourself. You start disturbing your emotions, your brain. You start overthinking. At the end of the day, you use your hand to close the trade in negative. Before you know it, you start heading towards your direction. Then you jump into the trade. By the time you jump into the trade, you would have been jumping in on an impulse move. And because you entered on an impulse move, before you know it, it will start pulling back. By the time you start pulling back, then you start struggling. Whether you should keep it, whether you should hold it, whether you should keep it, whether you should hold it, you start thinking. Before you know it, you might close it in negative again, or you go out with almost nothing in profit. So at the end of the day, you become frustrated. And when you are now frustrated, as far as this business is concerned, you tend to make very bad decisions. Bad decisions that will continue to bore your head throughout that day, that might even lead you in blowing your account. Yes, by the time you finish blowing your account, you now go to your bed. Niggas, you go to your bed, guys. You use pillow to cover your head. You have to lay on your bed. You now use pillow to cover your head. You start groaning within. Nobody will know the pain you're going through. Okay, after passing through that phase, you might wake up in the evening or later in the day and tell yourself, okay, another day comes. So that is number one. You do not want to lose anything. Just imagine you left the trade. Probably the trade would have made the pullbacks it is making, and at the end of the day, it ends up going your direction. And sometimes, number two is that you overthink. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? You start thinking. What's the problem? What am I going through? What is this trade? Is this analysis correct? Is this trade pattern correct? Guys, stop overthinking. Stop thinking. In the word of Mark Douglas, one of the best time forex traders in the world, one of his book, he said, stop thinking. You overthink. That is one of the problems. You overthink too much. So in a sense, how do you overcome this overthinking? When you see your chart pattern, make your entry. Calculate your stop loss. Calculate your TP. Then leave the trade. The truth of the matter is that you are never right and you are never wrong, but the trade is always right. The market is always right. Get that into your score. the market is always right. The only person or the only thing that could be wrong in this business, it's you. Man, sorry about that laughter. It is what it is, niggas. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. So, the market is always right. The only person who could be wrong, it's you. So, that is all about it. Stop thinking. You think too much. When you see your trade pattern, your chart pattern, make your entry. When the trade gets to where you're supposed to exit. Don't think too much about it. The more you think, the more you are losing. The more you think, the more you are making things get worse. So stop thinking. Don't need to think too much about it, guys. Then another thing that could be your problem is that maybe your technical analysis is not just good enough. Maybe your technical analysis, it's not just good enough. Yes, I repeat it again. It's not just good enough. Sometimes you'll be doubting your technical analysis. You have to look for other people's analysis to compare with your analysis to see whether they are correlating, whether there is similarity or they are relating to one another. You need to confirm from this. You need to confirm. No, you don't need all that. You do not need all that. My advice on you on how to be good on your technical analysis, on how to be better on your technical analysis is stay glued to your chart. Understand chart pattern of whatever trade that you want to be, of whatever pair you want to be trading. That's what I would advise. You can focus on just one pair, or two pairs. Like me, my focus is usually on one pair, which is gold. Why did I choose gold? I choose gold because it works well with my psychology. It delivers what I want on time. When gold moves, it moves crazily. When it's going to move in your favor, it moves crazily. So also it is when it moves against you, it also moves crazily. So it doesn't waste time, toil with your emotions. No, it doesn't toil with it. In fact, it doesn't waste time at all. If it's going to knock you out, it knocks you out anytime, any day it wishes. If it's going to give you your problem, it gives you profit instantly. So without wasting your time. That's why I love gold. That is why I love gold, guys. Get that into your mind. So focus on your favorite pair. Focus on it. Stay glued to your chart. Study the market movement, the price action. Study the market movement, how it moves over time. What happens that made it to start retracing when it got to a particular point? What happens when it retrace back to a particular point before it took off again to the direction? What happened? Stay focused. Take time to study it. Then your technical skill can begin to improve from there. Forex trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Some people just want to come, before you know it, they use all their accounts to risk in one day. Sometimes the market will just tempt you to do so. You will just see a very good trade setup. You want to enter really hard. It is that particular one that you have entered really hard on with a very good chart pattern or good entry setup, and the market will just behave funny. It will just behave funny. So another thing is you do not think probability. You do not think in probability. You will just be imagining, I have analyzed this number of pips into the future, and I ended up making losses, and the market ended up giving me the pips that that I've envisaged earlier before. You do not think in probability. You need to be thinking in probability. It is very important that you think in probability. What do I mean by thinking in probability? Always use always add a clause to whatever trade you want to enter. What if? Ask yourself the question. Always, anytime you want to take a trade, ask yourself a question. What if? What if it doesn't go my way? What if this trade decides to still range before moving? What if the trade doesn't go the way I've envisaged it to go on the immediate? So always put yourself on that very edge. Always put yourself on that very ground. Don't feel you've known it. You've known it, therefore the market has to obey you. No, it is not your strategy that is moving the market. It is not your knowledge of the technical analysis or of the chart pattern that is moving the market. There are market movers. Those are the big guys. Those are the bigger guys. They decide the direction the market goes. So the chart, the price action is just helping you to reason along with them, because they are moving, they are making decisions based on what the market behavior had been. An investor wants to put money into something that is yielding fruit for him. For example, look at this gold. For example, let's take a good look at this gold. For a very long time, it has been going up, right? Let me draw this fib all the way from here, this trend line. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see for a very long time it has been going up. For a very long time, gold has been going up. In fact, for a number of years now, since, let's look at it since, oh jeez, since the inception of gold. Since the inception of gold has been going up. Currently is at $2,668 per ounce. 6,688 per ounce. So look at it. Gold has been going up. Imagine somebody who had envisaged that this market was going to get up to this high and decide to make the entry here and left the trade like that. Decide not to do anything, even if it's just 0.01 lot size that the person used here. The person decide to use 0.01 lot size here and decide to just leave it over the time today, and the person decides to risk just $78. Let's say $80. Let's say $80. Today the person will be talking about eight. Oh my goodness. The person will be talking about $800. That's within how many months? Because this is a monthly candle. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Within 12 months, which is a year, risking just $80. This is a year. Within a year, the person would have been closing the trade now with $800 and something dollars. So this is how investors make their trade entries. This is how they trade. This is how they trade the market. This is how investors trade the market. So there is no two way about it. The big time traders, the big time market movers in this business, they are the long-term thinkers. They are the long-term thinkers. So you as a day trader, or you want to become a swing trader, or whatever trader you want to become, you need to decide that one again for you to be able to remain successful. Because some of us, we might have analyzed the market on a larger scale. And after analyzing, we have analyzed 600 pips, 200 pips, 300 pips, 500 pips, 1000 pips into the future. By the time we make entry, we will expect the market to give us those number of pips we have analyzed in a day. It's not possible. It's not possible. That is why you need to decide the type of trader you want to be that goes well with your psychology and emotions. You need to decide that type of trader, whether you want to become a scalper, you want to be you want to be a scalper, you want to be a swing trader, you want to be a long-term trader or position trader. You need to decide all that. So this type of traders have their risk capacity. They have their risk capacity whenever they want to take trades. The risk capacity of a scalper is not the same as the risk capacity of a long-term trader or of a day trader, because day traders do not expect the market, or swing traders do not expect the market to achieve their target in a day. So it's as simple as that. You that is just a scalper, you can't afford to take the profit of to wait for the market to make the move that the swing trader is waiting for. You can't afford to wait, because you won't be able to cope. The market would have come to hit your stop loss and hit you out, because the market is not a straightforward thing. It's not always linear. The market is not always linear. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. The market is not always linear. It's not. The market is not always linear at all. This is a low, right? Then this is another high, right? This is another high, right? Then this is another code, right? Low, right? Sorry about that. I'm having cough. So this is a low, right? So this is another high. Let's take this to be a high. This is another high. This is another high. Please give me a sec. So this is another low, right? This is another low. Then this one again is a high. Yes, we can't take out this fact that this place is a high. This place is a high. Then this place is a low, right? Then this place is another high. Then this place is another high. All right. This place is another high. There, this was a low that it has come to create here. Now, okay, this is a low the market has come to create. Now it's coming to form a new high around. I've already envisioned it into the future. This is what I'm talking about. I've already envisioned it into the future. You might be wondering why. You might be wondering why how I'm able to know that it's going to get here. This is where it's going to get to. So this is a low, right? So from this place, if it's able to break this edge now, if it's able to break this place, this high that it has gotten to, and which is already breaking, is going to make another. Is going to make. Sorry about this. It's going to be making another move up to this point. This is about 800 pips. It's going to be making about 800 pips into this region. $2,770 per ounce of gold. That's a new price. Gold price is targeting. It has not done it yet, guys. It has not done it yet. But that is where it's heading to. Once this place is taken out, once it gets there, then there will now start being a pullback. Firstly, you see this pink line, this pink thread line I drew here, the market will get here and react. From here, from where the market is currently to this very pink is about, let's a round figure of $400. Okay, 400 pips. Sorry, 400 pips. Round figure of 400 pips. That is what the market will be doing. So get that in your mind, guys. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a free signal for you now. I don't mind that. You might be wondering, how did I know that when it gets here, it's going to make a pullback? Or how did I know that when it gets to this 2,770, it's going to make um it's going to make a huge it's going to make a huge move all the way to 2770, all the way to 2700, 2770, all the way to that point? How did I know? You might be wondering, guys. I'm never gonna lie to you. I won't let that secret out. I'm not gonna let that secret out. Firstly, when it breaks here, take this signal for free. When this place is taken out, is heading towards 2721, right? 272100. That's where it's heading to. So when it leaves there, definitely when it gets here, definitely is going to get to 27700, 2770. Yes, 2770. That's where it's going to get to. Definitely when it gets here, it's going to get here. So now, having known that it's going to get here, so all you just have to be doing, you will not be thinking selling at all. For trader who understand what he or she is doing, you will not be thinking selling. Selling is out of your book. All you're going to be doing is buying, buying, buying. Little push to the downside, you buy. Little push to the downside, you buy. Little push to the downside, you buy. That is how you should be trading it. So this is a free signal for you guys. I'm never going to let the secret out. Yes. How did I know that it's going to get here before it pulls back? Then to first of all get here when it kicks out of this place. I'm not going to let that secret out. No, especially for my students. They know that already. So if you want to be part of them, just feel free to send me an email. I reply emails. Yeah, feel free to. I don't send signals. I don't send signals. I don't send signals. It's a one-time fee. Once you pay, because my mission is to grow people. All right, is to grow people. I have done it for free. For those of you who say, why am I not doing it for free? I have done it for free. See, Forex is a very boring thing. It's a very boring thing. If you do not pay a price for it, you're going to run away. You're going to run away. If you do not pay a price for it, you're going to run away. That's just it. You're going to run away if you do not pay a price for it. So take that for free, okay? So I don't sell signal. I don't do monthly renewal for now. It's a one-time payment. If you want to join what this community is doing, you want to be able to trade the market on a long term like this, you can feel free to email me. Do well to send me an email, or you send me just do well to send me an email. That's the best way to reach out to me. So let's go back now to the discussion. So having known, we already know or knew that this market is going to get to this high when it was here. This place is taking off, right? We already knew it's going to head towards this place. Do you know, as a scalper, you can still be scalping this trade all the way to this point? Do you know, as a day trader, you can be taking your trades and be closing, trade, close, trade, close, enter, close here, enter here again, close here, enter here again, close here, then wait again for another setup. This one again, enter here again, close here, enter here again, close here. Finally, I'm currently in this trade. I'll be taking this trade because I am a day trader. The truth is, I don't want to give my whatever profit I have made back to the market. Honestly speaking, I like closing some a lot of percentages. In fact, now I am already in this trade somewhere here. So this is the area where I entered. I took the trade. I've taken trade from after closing all of the trades that I've entered all the way from here. I entered some here. I took some trades here. Some trades here. I took some trades here. I closed some percentage here. Then I closed the remaining part here. The remaining part was closed out here. Then the I took some again from here, all the way from this place again to this point. Then I entered some again here up to this point. So now I've taken another one now from somewhere here. So we're heading towards this first pink area, which is 2720. Okay, 2720. So that figure is where I am actually targeting to get out of the market for the first section. So the thing is, it's just as it is. I would like to stop here because I wouldn't want this video to be too long. As time goes on, in my next video, I will also highlight some other problems that is actually causing you not making what you're supposed to make after you have analyzed a whole lot of tips into the future. So just take hold of this one, work on these ones you have gotten, and stay patient. It's very important that you are very patient as a trader. Very patient. Once you take your risk, take it. You put your stop loss. Don't bother yourself to don't bother yourself to do too much about it. You get it? So because the truth of the matter is that it's not your strategy that is moving the market. It's not what you know that is moving the market. There are market movers. So you are just trying to reason along the main guys in the business. So that's why it's important that looking at the capacity that you have, it's important that you try your possible best to make sure that go out with something, no matter how small, all right? No matter how small, go out with something. That's why it's always good to lock in profits. When you're in profit and the market is behaving funny, lock in some profits and get out of the market. So if the other one that you have left decides to go against you, no problem. It will your emotions will be stabilized. It will be registered in your mind that you have already taken some. Don't be too greedy. Don't try to make all the money once in the market. It doesn't work like that. Okay? It doesn't work like that. Don't try to make all the money once in the market. It's a step by step. If you want to trade long term so that you can make all of the money, all of the moves that you want the market to to do for you. Trade long term. As far as you're a day trader, you are a scalper. Just go out, no matter how it is, what the market gives to you, take it like that. Because as a trader, the day you start trading based on what the market is saying at the moment, that day you start succeeding. Yes. The day you start trading based on what the market is saying at the moment, that day you start succeeding. So just take it to heart today and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's important you subscribe so that whenever I upload any other video, you get to see it. So thank you very much and do have a beautiful day.